My title is External Affairs Manager for Northeast Pennsylvania for Pennsylvania American Water. I cover the northeast part of the state, handling all media and community relations for the company.
My name's Bob Ide. I work at WOLF Fox 56 TV in Plains, Pennsylvania, and I am the sports director.
Media community relations is dealing with all of those entities, working with our operations in case there are projects going on that we need to alert the community about, answering media questions. If a reporter has a question about a project or a main break, responding to them, reaching out to the community, scheduling events and activities, going out and doing presentations.
Because of the pandemic, I've been assigned to the news department, so I'm doing some news, shooting and photography, editing, but I'm also doing sports packages with local people who are not playing their sports currently.
I've had a number of operations over the past couple of years. The most recent one was at the end of February, where I had skin taken from skin tissue, a vein, and some nerves that were taken from my inner arm and put onto my foot, so like a skin and tissue graft. It's a slow healing process, and I was in the hospital for about 5 days.
It was a little more involved, a little more intensive than we did before, but it's just something that we've lived with for 3 to 5 years right now, and it's just to me, it's just another operation, and hopefully turns out for the best.
I am at high risk because I've been on IV antibiotics now for about 5 weeks, and with the surgery, my immune system is probably compromised. But I think everyone around me is aware of that. The interviews I've done have been done at a distance. All of the reporters in this area have their microphones on poles, so I didn't have to come in contact with them. And coming into the office, there's no one here, and I make sure that I'm distancing myself from anybody I'm working with.
I think it's a huge risk. I'm very concerned every time I go out, ever since this started. Constantly cleaning my hands, constantly making sure things are cleaned, and then now, of course, wearing masks and doing a lot of that. Every time I walk out the door and have to go to the store or go do a story, or last week I had to go into a health facility, I'm extremely nervous. It's something that we take very seriously.
My husband has been washing his hands nonstop since this epidemic really came to the forefront. He has been hand sanitizing.
I think the media has a role in what's going on currently. I think because of some sports stuff I do, in the news, I think we added an entertainment value more than news value, because I think people at this point are kind of tired of seeing all the COVID story and talk about coronavirus. They just want to see something different if they're watching the news. And I think at this point, we're supplying that with a little bit of sports. Even though sports isn't being played and that actually becomes the news, I think right now, I think people just want to see it. It's just a little diversion.